The internet.
Oh.
The fuck you mean? Maximus Black. Is Desert here? Fuck. Never mind.
What?
How do you see someone, like, how do you say about someone, like, let's say someone, like, is really, like, nice. It's not the word sympathy, right? Can you use that word?
What do you mean by nice?
Like someone's very nice, like, they were really...
Nice, kind.
No, but isn't there a word with sympathy?
Sympathetic?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not the right word.
That doesn't necessarily mean nice, though.
What?
That doesn't necessarily mean nice, though.
What does that mean?
Sympathetic means that you can sympathize with somebody. It means that you can understand how they feel.
Because in French and in German, if you say someone est sympathique, it means like they're really nice.
Oh.
So me and Wilco were confused, trying to figure out...
But the words probably have very similar etymology, like they share roots, but they just mean a little bit different things in each language.
Yeah. Thank you, Stephen. Professor Stephen.
You're welcome. Desra, talk to me about why French people like to rape 14-year-olds.
I'm told in that part of Europe, 14 is a consensual age.
So it was not illegal, or
So it's not illegal by the laws of the location that he was at.
God damn it, Stephen, there's no soup!
I guess the I would never knowingly break laws.
Stephen.
What?
No goddamn soup!
Now that's what I call a cool.
So, wait, Alpha Stefano is...
I don't care.
He's fine.
Why do you ask me that question if you don't care?
I just like to troll you. Troll!
Desro, I doubt there'll be any negative repercussions other than some dumbasses on the internet trying to email Intel's customer support to tell them that...
You know, those dumbasses are pretty damn loud, and they have a pretty big impact on the fickle sponsors that fuck with esports. Did you know that?
No.
That's pretty sad. Hey, can somebody tell me what, like, the frozen peaches thing is on Reddit? I never understood it. Like, I missed the story.
The what?
Frozen peaches?
I don't know it.
It gets referenced so much, and I've never heard it.
Alright, Steven.
What?
I have a plan.
What?
Stream until 2 a.m.
I'm streaming. Don't say anything bad, okay?
Really?
Please.
If you stream late at night, how long do you think you're gonna stream?
I don't know, man.
Like 5 a.m.? But you have to be awake at midnight, or noon.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, there's a subreddit for the city I live in? I didn't even know that. I'm gonna join that. Can I join that subreddit?
What is it called? Redneck Down?
We live in Warsaw.
That was so funny.
Where do you live? Where?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Nebraska? No one lives in Nebraska.
Hey, everybody lives in Nebraska.
Oh, Obama?
What? No, Omaha, you...
Yeah, he lives in Omaha.
Like the poker game?
Yes, like the poker game.
Alright.
There's a poker game called Omaha.
Yeah.
Omaha?
Yeah, Omaha.
I heard of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double marine split.
How many viewers do we have? Guys, I found a good video that we're going to watch. It's very educational, and it'll illuminate. Educational. Shut up, you piece of shit. I only have 400 viewers, I think. I don't even know if it's updated. I'll wait a little bit longer.
You only do it for the money.
It's not. I don't run commercials when I show other people shit. That's rude as fuck.
Did you see the video that's ranked 2 on Reddit right now, Steven?
The what?
The video that's ranked 3 on Reddit right now?
Is it awesome?
No, it's fucking awful.
It went down the rank in the time it took you to repeat your sentence.
What show? What in Australia we have a stonefish? What?
No, on StarCraft.
Oh, in StarCraft? Let me see.
What is it?
Well, shut up and go watch it, noob.
Fuck that.
Loveless? Is that it? Oh, it's about your best friend Maximus Black. Hold on, let me read. Or
What?
watch.
What are you talking about, Steven?
Nothing.
I want Desert. Tell me what it's about. Desert. Why you gotta be like that?
Dude, it's ranked 3, man. It's still gonna go down by the time you check it out.
Fuck.
Oh my god, this is like the funniest video I've ever seen. Laugh, laugh. Hey, laugh. Just laugh at the video. It'll make Desmond really mad. Laugh. Oh my god. This is so funny. I actually really like it. This is really cute. I'm probably going to tweet this actually. And tell everybody to upvote it.
I think it's funny too.
You think so, Wilco?
Do you want to die in your sleep? Do you?
Yes.
I love dying in my sleep.
Come on, Steven.
Alright, rank 3, Loveless.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate that video, Steven?
I probably... Can I go higher than 10?
I have a T in my hand. Do you want it?
I would give it a 14.
Alright.
Speaking of 14, how do you feel about Stefano the Rapist?
Wait, you thought that video was funny?
That was like the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Come on.
Come on. Come on, 500 viewers. I know you're coming. Oh shit. Alright, we're watching educational video, guys. Since you're all privileged fucks, this will eliminate a lot of the problems facing some people. Here you go.
Whoa. Why is that funny?
It's
Oh
not!
shit, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
It's not funny.
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Thanks for that.
there you go. Mike is going off for this.
So it's come to my attention that there's been some controversy surrounding some 3 little words, and I don't understand why. It's just a bunch of people having hissy fits that their status quos are being challenged. die cis scum. So for those of you who've been living under a privileged rock your entire life and don't know what cis means, it's short for cisgender, which means that a long time ago a doctor took 5 seconds to look at your baby genitals and say, you are going to be this person, and by some astronomical coincidence you grew up and said, meh. And you know what, that's fine and dandy for some people, but for the rest of us, we're not entirely happy with what's on our birth certificates. We're transgender. And we're a bitty part of this little acronym LGBT, and trust me, I'll get to that another day. But unfortunately, cis people are the majority in this world, and they think they get to decide our identities and our lives for us. This is a problem that has existed for hundreds upon hundreds of years. Cis people taking advantage of us and assuming we'll stay quiet and not complain once. Well, a lot of people have problem with this, and in particular, trans feminine people who have been most hurt by cis supremacy. There is a lot of pent-up anger, and understandably so. Transgender people are pissed the fuck off that we constantly have to be beaten down by the sissies. So one brilliant human being one day decided to coin the term die cis scum, and since then a lot of apparent outrage has emerged. And you know what? I totally understand the opposing arguments. But I think they're ridiculous, and here's a list why. Number 1, this is not a literal sentiment. No one is advocating violence against the sissies. Now I want you to remember exactly how many times and how often you've heard something like this. Wow, this movie is terrible. Whoever made this needs to be shot. Also, I'm pretty sure that these people who are offended by this die cis scum are the same people that are still—
Remember, when you say die cis scum, it's just a joke, but when you call somebody a faggot, you really hate homosexuals. Sorry, go back.
still hiding in their houses ever since they heard that it's raining men. Number 2, this is a perfectly reasonable response to years upon years of transphobia and bigotry. Anyone who is a part of any minority group is entitled to anger.
So remember, if somebody has oppressed you for a long time, it's reasonable to stereotype that entire group and hate on them. But if you have a bad experience with minorities and you stereotype them, you're racist. Don't forget.
If you think that a person is not entitled to being angry at the prejudices against them, then you're probably a privileged douchebag. Number 3.
Privileged douchebag.
3. Transgender people are part of a minority group that have to constantly endure the oppression by cis people, and doubly so if they're trans feminine or a person of color. So a supposed attack on the group in power doesn't really mean anything because they already have the unfair advantage. And
so if you're born into the cis group, or you're white, you have an advantage against every single other person who's not in that group in the entire world, regardless of your financial state or anything else surrounding you. Congratulations. This is why people like me are better off than people like Obama, by the way.
they are guaranteed not to get hate violence because of their gender identity. And
at no point in time in the history of mankind has anybody belonging to a majority group ever been hated on because they belong to a majority group, especially not with statements like die cis scum.
And number 4, you really shouldn't be offended by this unless you're both cis and scum, in which case I can't really help you and I don't really care to, unless you are.
Does that mean if I call somebody a retarded faggot, they shouldn't be mad unless they're retarded and gay?
Are the same guy that's been making all these terrible movies, and maybe you really do deserve to die.
If I have a friend that committed suicide, could I take that statement to be incredibly offensive? I'm sorry I was gone for so long. I had to make 2,000 accounts to give this video a thumbs down.
You should link in the chat so everyone can thumbs down as well.
Are Transformers transphobic? That sounds like a The Onion article. I'm so mad right now. I'm sorry, guys. What's up, Deswell?
Hi, Steven.
How you doing?
Not much, I'm reading shit Reddit says. You think there's a way to support the movement?
What the fuck? Why are you fucked up?
Yeah, okay. That's not the... You didn't have the same speech when you were off stream.
Very torn, man. I can't help it.
What?
Very torn, man. I can't help it.
Yeah, that's true. You prefer to drink Red Bull 2 days in a row than to see your son. I agree, you are very tormented.
That cut right to the core, Deswell.
Why didn't you just go grab a cab and go see him?
I don't know how to do the cabs here, and they only take fucking cash. The last time I tried to show a cab guy my Vista, he hissed at me like a vampire, and then turned into a bat
give you money.
and flew away.
Why didn't you withdraw money at the ATM?
I don't know how those Polish ATMs work. They probably scam you every time you take out those zlotys. I don't trust the Monopoly money here.
They work normal.
Yeah, you work normal, man. You're a poor kid. It's not gonna remember you.
It's like a vampire.
So wait, was that video aiding on transgender people?
Yeah,
Ah.
it's hitting on you guys.
No, it was a transgendered I don't even want to explain it because I get angry explaining it. I'm sorry.
No, come on. It's good anger management.
Okay, here's how this works. Are you ready?
I'm listening.
Okay, for a long time in history, certain groups of people have been oppressed, okay?
Yeah.
An example in the United States is black people have...
Yeah, the black people,
yes.
the gay people, the women.
Okay, yes.
The woman people.
Now, even if institutional oppression is gone, there is still evidence of that oppression that exists today. So even though black people aren't currently systematically oppressed anymore, their socioeconomic status can be directly related back to the oppression that they faced at one point in time. So even though you could make an argument that racism exists today in much lesser degrees than it did before, people are still affected by racism because of how much money their families have, you know? Like white people had a huge head start on black people in acquiring wealth in the United States, so poor black people are in a way still affected by old racist policy, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty undeniable fact. Anybody can say that that's a reasonable argument. The problem is that some ultra-progressive, I would argue regressive people, start to make the arguments that since these people are suffering due to policies in place a long time ago, the only way to get even, instead of fighting for equality, what they fight for is reverse racism, or misandry as opposed to misogyny. So instead of we need to make everybody equal, it's more we need to fuck over majority groups of people. But then they make the argument that if you're in the majority, you can never be fucked over because you're in the majority. So that lady was explaining why the statement "die cis scum," which is pretty much a pejorative against everybody who's normal gendered or like not transgendered. You can make arguments to say that you can offend those groups of people because they're in the majority, and the majority can't be offended, which is beyond fucking stupid. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
She wanted that to like...
So some people in these crazy progressive minority groups, they're not, and these are people aren't even representative of the minority groups, but they make the statement that you can say things like using the insult breeder for straight people. Like, have you ever heard that used as an insult before?
They want to use like the reverse to...
Yes, but they think it's okay because they're in the minority group.
But what are those people called?
Like,
they are part of cis or what?
No, cis is just the terminology used to describe a standard gendered person. Like if you're born a man and you think you're a guy, or you're born a woman and you think you're a woman, that's a cis person.
No, but that person is fucked up though. She should fight for people not aiding on her time.
Yeah, no, well that's the problem. Instead of like people forget, like groups like feminism are founded out of egalitarian ideas, like everybody should be equal. But people have taken that thought and they've perverted it into we should say fuck all of the majority groups because the minority groups are so cool. And then like all of the majority groups that join them are like these horrible self-deprecating people. And it's just really fucking stupid and disgusting.
So you could say that people that believe that woman or that person are like part of the cult because they're like mentally retarded.
No, they're not mentally retarded. They just have really fucked up ideas. The saddest and the worst part, like the most mind-blowingly worst part about their ideas is that they actually damage the same groups of people that they hope to support. Because like it's hard enough getting... Like, if you look at a country like the United States where there are so many Republicans and old-fashioned people, for gay people to get acceptance into that culture is very hard, okay? So they have to, like, it's really hard for them to do it, which is sad because of the way culture is set up. But then to take that group of people and then to latch on a group of people that are combative to the majority is beyond fucking retarded. Like, how could you ever get somebody to think that your way of thinking is okay when you come at them? When you come at the majority with such a combative attitude is so fucking stupid. Like, it's hard enough to gain acceptance for these ideas, but then to act so aggressive behind them is like counterproductive to everything that they try to achieve.
It's like a pointless fight. That's
So
never
what are they called? They're called racist or
I mean, they are racist, but they make the claim you can't be racist against majority groups. It's impossible.
Don't they have a name for themselves?
No, I don't. They call themselves feminists and they call themselves allies or whatever, but there are multiple groups of people within that, you know?
Yeah, that's retarded.
They're fighting a pointless fight.
Like what you just said is called ableism. Ableism is where you take advantage of your status as a non-mentally retarded person. Like the fact that you use retarded as a pejorative means that you're disgracing all retarded people and you're an ableist person who should be ashamed of themselves because you just use that word.
That's pretty sad.
Sorry, what's up? Is my stream really lagging for you guys?
Give me. I want. Buy me something. Oh, why you? Others, I'm too bad. Why others to be? Dragon, okay, I understand. So, why others to be? You win in medal. Yeah. Many times. All time. Because in ladder he don't.
I don't have to debate with a transgender. I usually side, most decent people side with minority groups. You have to be like a decent fucking human being. Most people side with minority groups as saying that they should have equal rights with the majority groups. The problem is, like, the fucking pieces of shit on the shit Reddit says subreddit are like so combative and aggressive about it, and so negative towards the majority group. It's like so backwards in how they try to how they think they can get support for their movement. It's disgusting. And it's sad because then people have this horrible tendency to generalize and stereotype everybody. Throughout the history of fucking the dawn of mankind, everybody generalizes and stereotypes people. So a lot of people have like a really negative image. Like when you say the word feminist, you talk about like a woman who's a feminist, you get this really negative image in your head about what a feminist is. Most feminists are decent fucking people. And the entire idea behind the movement of feminism is as an egalitarian movement. It's a really good idea behind the movement. But they associate it with all these fucking crazy radicals who are so anti every majority. Oh, fuck. I'm not even gonna get into this right now. Play the games. I'm gonna get a drink when we play the games. Sorry. But it's fucking retarded. Like these groups of people got me fucked up so many times, dude. Because they go on their little email writing campaigns. It's bad for mankind. I can't help it, Desert. Or more fuck you. Hey, the last 3 letters of your guys' name are the same. Did you know that?
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh my god.
Don't take it, don't take it, don't take it. Please don't take it. Thank you.
What? So do you think that girl was guy or a girl?
She was probably born male, but she identified as a female, so she's transgender.
Let's see. Because she had like the thing in her neck. Like the Adam's thing.
Oh, Adam's apple?
Yeah. Right? You should put that parody of yours on YouTube.
What parody?
For Rivendell.
No, shut the fuck up.
Too much exposure given to her
It's just not a
stupidity.
topic that I like to argue about on the internet anymore. It's like arguing about religion. People think what they want to think, and they'll never be swayed to any other point, regardless of what you say, ever.
Ever?
No, people are way too invested in their arguments.
Why, Steven, you have to drink a Red Bull.
No, I'm drinking water. Fuck you.
You know you want to. It's looking at you.
I'm good. I got water. I already got water. Fuck you, man.
You know you want to grab it too.
No.
No? There's like no room in the fridge.
Is there a Red Bull? I don't Red Bull. What the fuck? Desert, is there Red Bull?
Yeah, but it's Steven's. So unless he's willing to part ways with it.
Steven, you willing to part ways with it?
Really? There's Red Bull in this house, isn't there?
No.
What happened to the secret Red Bull spot?
It's departed.
Really?
Yeah.
We may have drank it all. I don't know.
No, it's impossible that we
I've only drank 2 Red Bulls since I've gotten here.
I don't know how to
Upstairs, I've only drank 2 as well.
No, like all together, total. If you really want it, you can have it, but...
No, that's good.
Okay.
I'm not that desperate. It's just if you didn't want it.
Is my audio video really out of sync? I'm raising my hands now, and then putting them down now. Oh, my webcam is in 60 frames per second. Holy shit.
It's really bad.
Holy shit. No, it's awesome. I don't know what I did, but holy shit! Look at me spin my chair in 60 frames per second. Fucking awesome.
You're like a fucking kid
Holy shit!
who gets a new toy.
How do you say
You're
holy
so
shit?
spoiled.
It's so like exactly the same every time.
I'm sorry, do you want me to say it like Desro? Holy shit!
Like,
Holy shit!
You want me to say oh my
Holy
god?
shit.
Do you want me to say oh my god like Cartman?
Like Cockman?
Cartman from South Park.
Yeah, do it.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
That was amazing. Good job, Desro.
Thank you.
Was it really?
No.
I don't know how he says it.
I don't even
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like that?
Yeah.
Did I say it like him too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Do you want me to hear me say oh my god like Cartman in South Park?
Yeah.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What other South Park impersonations can I do that I didn't even know?
Screw you guys. I'm going home or whatever.
Good job.
Thanks.
Or
Did
whatever.
you really think it was good, Destiny?
No, I didn't.
Maybe we could do a talents night on Saturdays.
Yeah, really? Actually, that would be fun for the whole house, especially when Desra showcases his talent of sucking dick.
I still have a tea in my hands.
Hot tea in your hands?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That I can accidentally spill over you by mistake.
We're less interested in your hot tea skills and more interested in your hot tea bagging skills, though. Damn!
Alright, this is war.
Woo!
This is
If you need to warm up your tea, let me know because I'm on fire tonight, Desro.
This little guy in the camera is hilarious.
Fuck you. Fuck! Stop, you cis scum! Stop. Alright. I need more water. Hold on, everybody.
You think this is garbage green tea?
Guys, if you're lagging, turn it on HD. The transcodes lag because God knows why. Having problems with transcode lag, frowny face. Will you calm down, Desro?
Yeah.
Having problems with transcode lag, frowny face. Okay, I sent him messages. Destiny sits next to the best PNT in the house, yet plays no customs with them. I don't play customs with Moro because he's a Heart of the Swarm addict. Which is gay as fuck.
And you don't play with Sage because you're out of his league.
And I don't play with Sage because he's a Heart of the Swarm faggot.
No.
Yes, he does. He's been playing Heart of the Swarm.
He's ranked 5 on EU right now.
Yeah, and Heart of the Swarm, maybe.
No. In the wings of shit.
In wings of shit.
Yeah.
You had too much Red Bull. Gave your shit wings.
Hey David, will you be mad if it turns out that Livezerg and Titan went to the strip club after Artwork Cafe?
No.
No? Not even disappointed?
Not really.
Okay, guys, I'm restarting my stream. Apparently that helps. I'm restarting. Guys, please don't leave me. I'll be right back. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. I'll be back. I'll be right back. I swear to God. Restarting now.